Alright, yeah. Streaming, hype. Gonna play some games with the new roles. Yeah. Um, playing Crane as per usual, because Crane is hype. Crane's best clan. Alright, here's an opponent. I don't like the rule change. I think Keeper of Water is better than Seeker of Air, but I seem to be in the minority on that opinion right now. I think a big part of that is people just underestimating how good Keeper Initiate is. It's like Secret Provinces are real good. They're like Air Provinces, rather. But like you're replacing Rally to the Cause, I think, with Fertile Fields, and I don't think that's that big of an upgrade. And you're losing out on Influence too, which sucks. Uh, Influence is fantastic. What do I want to do with this? Okay, so I don't want Guest of Honor against Lion. It's not a very good. It's a good card against like Crane and Scorp and a few others. Not so good against Lion. There's no guarantee I'm gonna get a way to honor, so I don't want that. I do think I want favorable ground though. Seems like reasonable, and I think Kakita Kaizen is also potentially very good because you can like duel one of their weaker dudes and then send them all home when they do their whole like Russian like bum rush military thing, because you get first action on defense, so you can do it before they bow this, so you have an advantage in the duel. And if they want to spend a ton of honor to send your Kaizen home, it's like, okay, fine, you get a break, lose all your honor. Don't like Steward of Law a ton here. All the rest of these cards are good. I'm gonna keep them. Okay, Noble Sacrifice not the best draw, but I mean, if my opponent lets their Lion's Pride Brawler get dishonored, I could potentially set up a trade there with Brash Samurai. So there's potential there. Okay, they go Chroma Prodigy, reasonable. I'm gonna play Brash Samurai. I think I want to deny them Passing Fate here. Yeah, I'm gonna deny them Passing Fate. I think I can get my Brash Samurai above this Lion's Pride Brawler. So he can't actually bow me. Like let's do the math. So 4 versus okay. So if he has Fine Katana plus Bonsai, he's got me. Otherwise he doesn't. I really like denying Passing Fate. It's pretty aggressive there. That was an aggressive Passing Fate, I will admit. I need to put my Fine Katana on now for tempo. If this is my plan, which it is. Huh. You always keep Savvy? The problem I have with Savvy early is like first turn specifically early, is you need to have the Savvy, and you need something else to honor, and you need to draw the like Way of the Crane / Court Games, which is a lot of that's a lot of boxes to check. And if it's something like a Brash Samurai, it's not even doing anything for you. So you specifically need to. I guess I had the Kakita Kaizen, so it might have been correct to keep just Kakita Kaizen and the Savvy and just mulligan the guest. I think that's defensible. I'll say that's defensible. I'm okay with what I did. My opponent's passing. Let's see what they want to do. I suspect they're just going to attack with their Lion's Pride Brawler. Yep. Like military attack, Lion's Pride Brawler. I'm going to first action honor. I feel like I'm just going to get assassinated, and I once again. Ooh, nice. Free fate. Don't mind if I do. So yeah, defend here. Done. I really hope I don't get assassinated. My opponent bid low though. Like my opponent bid 1, and it's Lion, which I know a lot of Lions don't run a full 3 assassinate. So I think I'm okay to try and fade and assassinate here. Also, if my opponent's smart, they might be thinking Voice of Honor and not wanting to do it. Because I'm being pretty cavalier, just putting a Fine Katana right into my 2-drop. Okay, Way of the Lion. That probably means I'm getting my Brash Samurai bowed. I'll pass. Ooh, I really wish I had like a Miyamoto's Fury here. Now the question is, do I bonsai? I guess my bonsai is forcing out like either a like his own bonsai or yeah, and I'm up cards, so that's like trading one for one's fine. He has to play either a bonsai of his own or a second Way of the Lion here, because Fine Katana doesn't do it. Fine Katana plus box only gets him up to 9, and my Brash Samurai's at 10. Done. It's weird that I didn't know that you could actually do that. Okay, and here's the bonsai. Sure. Well, I'm losing my fertile fields. That's awkward. I can't even favorable ground because this thing can bow things that aren't in conflicts, which is kind of stupid. I wish that that weren't the case. Wow, that is three. That is 3 spies at court. That's not good. That's not an ideal start. Yeah, nothing to do here. All I would be doing if I pulled this back would be giving up another honor for undefended. Uh, huh. Oh, I messed up. I probably should have assassinated here because the fire ring puts this out of box range. That was just a misplay, I think. Definitely passing conflict here. Lion's Pride Brawler is a really good card. Jeez, you heard it here first. Lion's Pride Brawler, good card. I am up. I am up 7 fate to 0, so that's nice, and 8 cards to 4, so that's also nice. But I'm getting broken. I'm already down a break, and this thing, depending on what my opponent has, because I'm definitely going to try court games it. I think it's absolutely worth. Like my opponent only has 4 cards. If they have nothing to boost this, oh wow, meditations. Okay, so first things first, let's use meditations. Um, but it's like I can potentially. Also, I'm just losing my Brash Samurai if this goes through. Wow. So they had the assassinate. Um, so they had the assassinate, and they were playing around Voice of Honor. That's good to know. I should try to represent Voice of Honor here on out as much as I can. Also, one less card in hand. Probably don't have any. Like, oh, they had their own. Still fine for me to play mine though. Like their Void Ring doesn't do anything now. I think it was a mistake to choose Void if they were planning to assassinate my Brash there. And I'm totally fine just trading my court games for their court games because now they have 2 cards in hand. Granted, they can draw back up if they want to. They're at, a 7 honor lead, or actually 8 because or no, I gained it on right. I was at 6, but then I stay at 6 because I gained 1 off the Brash. Cool. So yeah, if they wanna drop to 7, they can. That would put us at even honor. They probably don't want to do that though. I'm gonna discard Asahino Storyteller. I have an empty board. This card's best when you have like a bunch of like if my Brash had survived the turn, I would have kept this and played it to draw a card off of the Brash when it left next turn, but c'est la vie. I think I want to keep Kaizen. I think he can do some. The thing is, actually, no, I'm going to mulligan him. The reason I'm mulliganing is I want to give myself maximum chances to hit a Doji Challenger. If I hit Doji Challenger here, I can kind of blank this LPP. When you're first player, Challenger is just such a good card. So it's like Kikita Kaizen's a fine card, but I'll probably find other things to spend my fate on, and I really just want to try my best to hit a Challenger. Alas, it was not meant to be. Might as well get her out. I'm gonna put... I think I need to play both of these this turn. So it's like, how much fate do I put on them? My opponent's probably gonna do two things. My opponent might do. My opponent might try and steal passing fate from me. I think I have to give it to them if I do, though. Like, I need bodies. Okay. I'm gonna put 2 on Hotaru. Also, I'm gonna cut this Fallen in battle. I put it in the deck on a whim because it seemed like it would have potential against Doji Challenger. It's the card that I replaced my... I had to cut a dragon card from my Dragon Splash because we switched from Keeper to Seeker. So I just decided to throw in a one of this just to see, like, maybe you can set it up with Doji Challenger, like pull in like the Scorpion 04 or cards like that, and then just kill them. Pull in like a bowed dude, like intentionally make a big conflict so that they don't want to defend, then just pull in a bowed dude and kill it. It's like there's potential there, but I think it's just way too narrow. It's not worth doing. And I really don't like Guest of Honor against Lion. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. They're not going to be playing events anyway. The stats aren't that good on this card. But I think I just need bodies. So, and 6 honor, I'm going to bid 1. Okay, my opponent gives me some honor back. That's okay. Hmm. So I'm faced with a bit of a conundrum here. I really want to use a Spizicort this turn, but I also really want to get a double ring off with Hotaru. But I don't want to obviously don't want to dishonor my champion. What I could do is attack with both. The problem with that is then I'm getting a bunch of undefended conflicts. My opponent can just sort of run roughshod all over me. I'm going to start by just drawing some cards and seeing if I can like get some defense. All right, that was really good. The one advantage of attacking with both is then the Lion Spread Brawlers don't have anything to bow. Kind of sneaky. Ooh, Spyglass. Yuck. That means I need to double void. Yeah. Yeah, my draw's been kind of poop. But that's okay. It happens. I need to double void to get this off the board ASAP. Spyglass is broken. So that's going to be the plan. The only question now is do I attack with the Guest of Honor as well so that I can hit a Spizicort. It's a tough one. I'm really glad that I drew Miyamoto's Fury though, because that means I'm probably only losing at most 1 province here. Okay, if I leave this back, what is it doing? It's saving me an honor because it blocks and then just gets immediately bowed by an LPB. That's... I guess the other thing it does is if my opponent hits my Shameful, it's really good. Because then I have something to... that might be good enough. That might be good enough. Okay, I guess we need to pass first. And let's hit the Spirit Caller. Rather avoid that card if I can. My opponent has 2 LBBs. Do I have anything to be worried about? Maybe root? That's an additional reason to... But then my opponent has... Now I'm okay with getting routed here. I'm going to try this. Oh! Of course I hit Shameful. Jesus. It's not the end of the world. I think I can still sort of plow through and win this conflict. Shameful really hurts, though. All right, they have another court games, so that's two down, right? Yeah, I think I just throw the fan on here. Just hope that they're out of gas. I guess the risk of hitting Shameful is a reason to attack with both. All right, good. Do you wish to resolve the Void Ring? Yes. Boop. 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 And this is obviously not going to hit my meditations. So there's a 50-50 it hits Shameful. And that would obviously be really nice for me because then I can just honor this guy. And he's going to have to commit more. I guess, no, he can just bow and then Stronghold, and that's enough to threaten a break, so I'd have to Miyamoto's Fury still, but they hit. All right, sure enough, they hit the Shameful. I still think this is just worth it because, like, dishonoring this and honoring this is sweet. Probably not worth noble sacrificing here, no matter what happens. Yeah, there's the bow. This is an Earth Ring. I might as well force the box to get used before Miyamoto's Fury. Oh. Why not just box? Well, whatever. My opponent wants to do... I guess this is going to stick around, so the Fine Container's not... It's not a complete waste, but... Oh, okay. They had ready for battle. Sure. All right. Okay, let's actually... It's a really bad... Yeah, okay. My opponent knows about manual mode. That's good. It's a really bad trade in terms of fate, but it might be worth it to noble sacrifice here. Hmm. Oh wait, I'm out of fate. What am I talking about? I used Miyamoto's Fury for the fate, or with my last fate. I'm stupid. Well, I'm just so used to having like tons of fate floating. Okay, well, and there goes the noble sacrifice. I'm okay with that. Honestly, all in all, not a bad turn. I went down another break, but yes, pass my conflict. Like, so many resources were invested into this Lions Pride Brawler, and I got to just kill it basically for free. My board next turn looks way better than my opponent's. If I draw any Voice of Honors, they'll be live. I'm probably going to bid 5, just to try and draw into a Voice of Honor ASAP. Yeah, I need a Voice of Honor as soon as possible in case my opponent has charge, because this is a very spicy charge board. Like you can charge something out, and then next turn Spirit Call it. Oof, pretty strong. Alright, so first things first, let's up our Hotaru. I'm okay with my opponent. My opponent's gonna get Passing Fate this turn. I'm just gonna give it to them. I want to develop my board a little bit. Huh. I guess that's the other problem is the Honor Note actually turns off Voice of Honor. Okay, well then I definitely need Brash Samurai, don't I? Opponent passes. I'm gonna bring out a Doji Whisperer with 0 Fate just as something to Spies at Court with. Okay, those draws aren't bad. More Lion's Pride shenanigans, but what can you do? It's possible I should be let going early there. Alright, thank you for the fate. Don't mind if I do. Military water conflict. And so my guess is that their plan is to bring in the other Lion's Pride with this, bow 2 things, and then ready the Spirit Caller with the Water Ring. It's pretty strong. Or potentially just bow my Whisperer. Pretty strong. I think I'm okay to let this break. Oh, my opponent's going to do that, huh? Yeah, bad the Hotaru. That makes sense. I could potentially try to win this conflict in that case. Yeah, that seems worth it. Or at least not. Here, let's grab a Fate first. But yeah, I think it's worth it to Bonsai here to prevent the break, or at least force my opponent into more plays. What's this? Attached character does not bow as a result of conflict resolution during Bonsai conflicts. Okay. Well, that seems like a very good target for Miyamoto's Fury. So that's what's going to happen. First things first, though, let's get the Bonsai down. I don't think I'm going to Voice of Honor my own Bonsai. I think the game has to give you options to do stuff like that, though, like sort of obviously terrible plays, just because maybe there's a corner case where it's correct. That's going to get Voice of Honored. No, thank you. Oh, wait. Ah, that's right. I can't. I can't Miyamoto Fury this. Its glory's too high. Wow. Shit. In that case, I'm gonna let go this attachment that my opponent paid 2 Fate for, because I want this guy to bow. I don't want to have to deal with this again. All right, that was smart. Smart to target both Bonsais on the Honor General, because this can be Miyamoto's Furied. I still think it's correct to Miyamoto's Fury this. It's going to be a dead card if this gets broken, because the next attack goes on the province, and then the province, like, it's like, unless it's 0 glory, it can't bow anything. So I might as well get value out of this card while I can. And it also, I'm pretty sure puts me at, because this is at 2, 4, 5 right now. So it goes to 9, and then even if he uses box, he's not breaking. It would force him to use Spirit Caller. And yeah, I'm okay with that. If my opponent uses Spirit Caller here, it's kind of awkward. They could potentially bow my whole board. I guess that part kind of sucks, but at least that's the only thing happening. Oh, and they have another ready for battle. Jeez. Their draws have just been lights out. Other than this card, which I don't think is a very good card, but maybe that's just me. But like having the assassinate, like, whew, okay, okay, and yeah, sure enough, there's the Spirit Caller. Um, and nothing I can do about that. So pass. Yeah, not an ideal turn. Maybe I should have put a fade on this. I'm not sure. Another one of these? No. No. Not happening. Not on my watch. So it looks like I'm getting kind of rocked here, like it's 3 breaks to 0, but I actually think I might be ahead. The one awkward thing is like I am definitely up on resources. Like this thing's gonna be around for another couple turns. Uh, like this line press is going away. These are going away soon too. My opponent's on straight up 0 fate. Um, the huge disadvantage I have here though is I just have 3 spies at court. Like I'm up 3 cards, but I'm actually not because 4 of the cards in my hand are just dead. Like followed. I I've played 2 games since adding this card to my deck, and the exact same thing happened in the first game where I just drew it and never had an opportunity to play it. I'm at this point just completely convinced that this card is straight trash. Sure you want to pass your conflict opportunity? Yes. Like it's potentially good if you have Doji Challenger, but you're already good against lopsided cards if you have Doji Challenger. So why do you need to kill them with Fallen in battle? Just doesn't make sense to me. Um, okay. That was a really good flip. Because it's going to draw me 2 cards into turn. I still need to worry about like not losing this turn. The Doji Narishima should help with that. I'm going to put 2 fate on him. I don't know how multiples work. I'm not playing 2 this turn regardless, but like if you have 2 of them out, does it get 2 instances of sincerity and do you draw 2 cards? That would be pretty fantastic if it worked that way. I don't think it does, but it would be fantastic if it did. Ikoma EG is a very awkward card for my opponent to have, but I don't think I can do anything to stop that. Uh, yeah, I think I'll take Passing Fate. If I could use the Doji Narishima there to try and flip like another Hotoru or something, but my opponent potentially passes then. I'm gonna bid 5. Yeah, that's fair. I run 3 favorable ground, but I don't draw any. I obviously I'm not splashing Unicorn. I don't know. It's such a big investment in resources too, because you have to you have to overkill a conflict, right? Like I guess if you're breaking, it's fine, but other than that, and you're paying a fate and you're spending a card, it's a big investment. Okay, pretty good draws. Um, I definitely just want to secure a double water ring here with my Hotaru and just bow like half of my opponent's board. It sucks that they're gonna get an LPB out of the deal with this guy, but I can't really stop that. Uh, hmm. So I'm going to attack with Hotaru, and I'm tempted to bring along one of these two just to have something to spies at court. I really need to like trigger these spies and get some value out of them. Uh, there's 3 fate on this air ring. I guess I've just been water ringing a lot, so that's why that happened. Uh, I think that yeah, it still just needs to be water ring. Like, and I don't want to hit shameful, so I'm gonna go over here, Hotaru, and I guess like it's worth it to invest a lot into this conflict because my opponent can't afford to really just not defend. Double water ring does too much work. Uh, so yeah, I think securing a win on this. That's a bit of an unfortunate draw, um, or hit rather. But again, I guess there's just like there's nothing really good for me to hit. Like I'm either giving him fate off Manicure Gardens, or I'm losing a fate off my Doji Hotaru. Either way, not fun. No defender. Yeah, that's kind of the that's kind of the risk, isn't it? Um, does my opponent have a third Lion's Pride? I'm gonna be or ready for battle. I'm gonna be upset if that happens. Sure. So pass. I'm obviously not gonna commit anything more into this. Any reactions? I sure do. This turns off Voice of Honor, which I don't have, but it sort of is a tip to my opponent, which sucks, but like my opponent's already played 2 assassinations, and that's kind of the only card that I really want to. This is max 1 per conflict, right? Yeah, I can't. I wish I could do this. Do I want to discard the face down card? No. Do I want to draw the water ring? Yes. Oh, this comes nice. Akoma comes out before the ring, so I can just bow this Lion's Pride. Dope. Um, yeah, Honor General's the strongest thing, but I think I'm better off just bowing. Um, actually, oh, there shouldn't be. Oh, but there's Totori. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bow. Spirit Caller. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's see what my opponent's got. I think if I survive this turn, I probably just win. Like, my opponent, pretty much their entire board goes away. I still have Hotaru. I'm drawing a card off of when the Brash leaves. Oh, they're just attacking with everything. Okay. Um, yeah, fair enough. Uh, if they're attacking with everything, do I just defend with everything? I could kind of try to get greedy and leave back Storyteller. I don't think that's worth it though. Like I'm in such good shape if I win this conflict that I should just, try and win the conflict. Oh, I haven't used Hotaru yet. I should do that. Okay, not really doing anything there. Yeah, depending on what tricks they have, this is going to be important. This also lets my Way of the Crane give me +2 instead of +1. Ooh. That's rough. Jeez, okay. Awkward. I guess I just pass for now. Is this a once per conflict thing? No, it's not. Still only losing by 9. So I'm gonna pass. Now winning by 14, so I need to play cards. Uh, I'm gonna bonsai this dude. I'm potentially going down to 1 honor this turn, because I'm gonna double up the bonsai, and I'm potentially gonna play an assassinate too. My plan though is to pump this guy high enough that it can't get rooted, or routed, I guess is the right pronunciation. But this thing's currently 6. Oh, okay. That makes me think that he does have the route. Because he has his own bonsai. If my opponent has the strength in numbers and the bonsai and the route and the vengeful oathkeeper, like, how do I even win that? Jesus. Okay. Well, this thing is now strength 6 versus my strength. Sorry, 10 versus my 6. So I can't actually do anything about it. So I have to just. I guess I put this katana over here. I think I'm just losing though if he has a route. I don't think I can make up the difference because like my assassination helps. Huh? They just passed, huh? Oh, they're passing again. Okay. Uh. Whew. Well, that was terrifying. I'll gladly take that result. Whew. Yeah, there were a lot of cards they could have there that would have won them the game. But then again, they also had like because that was their like second or third bonsai, wasn't it? Let's see. Yeah, third bonsai. Yeah, so it was their third bonsai. I guess Way of the Lion would have given this +3, which is also enough to route, but they also have already played 2 of those. So I mean, uh, or right, they played one and then I discarded the other. Okay. Anyway, sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Gotta, take advantage of the times they don't. And yeah, let's go ahead and just break this shameful display because it's pretty free, and take 2 fate off of the fire ring while we're at it. Why not, right? I guess I just honor Hototo. All these things are going away, right? Yep, I'll just honor Hototo. Yeah, that was a pretty fantastic turn for me. Take military. Done. I guess I draw a card. Nice. I think I was either going to lose the game right in that conflict or win. I don't think I can. Realistically, I don't think I can lose this game anymore. I'm going to keep the Asami just to have a little extra honor protection. But yeah, this game feels pretty over to me after that happens. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. My opponent could always just like, Lion's Pride, Toturi, Way the Lion Toturi, and just have a ton of strength. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, this does generate fate pretty well, but I want keepers. I really like keeper. Um, I think I'm just gonna play all three of these out. Uh maybe actually I hold back because political rival is potentially pretty good. I think I play Kaizen out. Yeah, I think I'd rather hold on. No, hold on to political rival. It's gonna just bid one. Stay safe. This thing can duel even when it's bowed, right? Yeah, that makes it potentially a decent counter to Lion's Pride. My opponent bidding five is not too surprising. And once again, I have to be careful. The mid defeat not too good of a draw. It's just going to be really hard for them to generate the power to break this. I think I'm going to save this Voice of Honor for just Charge. Charge is the only card that I'm worried about here. Yeah, that's true. The only problem though is if they're trying to go all in to break, you can just like maybe I should have put a it's possible. It's possible I should have put a sword on this guy first so I can just first turn duel. And let's see what I've got. Nice. Okay. I feel pretty safe now. My opponent has to fade two Voice of Honors. It's going to be really hard for them to win this conflict. When they can't really resolve events. Like I can afford to counter like their third Way of the Lion if they have it, for instance. How many charges have I seen? I've seen 0 charges. It's possible that I should just save it for in case my opponent has 2 charges. Not counter a Voice of the Lion. Yeah, maybe. Well, I guess I have to make that decision now, don't I? Yeah, no, I'm gonna allow it. I'm going to allow it. My opponent's gonna bow Narishma. Oh, I didn't use Narishma. That was stupid. That was just a mistake to not use it. Oh, alright, gonna bow Hotaru. I can live with that. Sure, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, let's. So we got. Oh, damn it. Assassinating here to force my opponent to commit more to this conflict if they want to avoid me. I can afford the honor since I bid 1. Okay, and then Spyglass. Okay. Sure, I'm okay with that. Plan here is military. Hotoru alone's probably enough, right, for breaking? And then I can ready the. I'm gonna try and win this turn. I'm gonna try and win here. I can like admit defeat. Um, this is also just at 0 strength right now, so my opponent would have to play things into it. Ready this guy, then attack with these 2, and that should be enough. Like this is gonna be ancestral lands, like almost certainly, but I think I can still break through that. Yeah. So Hotoru, the challenger alone should be enough to break a standard province. I don't think there was ever a chance for me to duel there. Charge. That gets voiced. They charged the. What did they charge in? Because it looked like they were targeting the Ikoma Iji and not the Toturi. That's bizarre. Yeah, I'm content to pass here. Yeah, my opponent's going to need something pretty sweet here if they want to win. Or rather want to not lose. I still have a Voice of Honor. I've got a political rival potentially. Uh, yeah, Earthwing, no surprise. Not going to defend. Yeah, I'm just going to box this. Like. Captive audience. Interesting. I'm gonna Voice of Honor that. Wow. Yeah. They could have gone captive audience, charge, and then something like Way of the Lion to win. Whew. That's scary. Um, And yeah, maybe it's wow. They have a second captive audience. Do I lose? Oh wait, no, they've played all three voice Way of the Lions, right? Yeah, I don't think they can get up to 12. If they can, I'm gonna be really upset with like how is that possible? Okay. Oh, okay. They're just double earth ringing. That's okay. They just did double earth ring. Don't I just win though? Feels like yeah, I got the old double victory there. I could have honored them out as well as broken the stronghold. It's possible that I don't know. I saw I already saw two spyglasses and a wayfinder. It's unlike I mean, captive audience, it's hard to splash multiple copies of this. It's pretty like three influences a lot. Um yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a break. I might be streaming another game in a bit. Uh First I need to like do some things and also edit my deck to get this stupid fallen in battle out of it. Oh my god, I hate this card. Every time I've drawn it, it's been horrible. I think I'm gonna just put up a third political rival. Political rival is a really good card. It works really well with Spies at Court, and I think you just need more bodies coming in midway through conflict. Now that I don't have keeper initiates, surprising your opponent with bodies is really strong. If your opponent makes plays, assuming you have X dudes, and then it turns out you have X plus one dudes, and potentially sort of pseudo like X plus two because it gets to also covert one of their dudes. Yeah. Political Rival's a pretty good card, and it sets up Spies at Court so well. Yeah. I think that I never felt out of this game. I never felt like I was super far behind. I was definitely behind in terms of like breaks, but that's a bit like being behind on life in Magic. I think board state and resources are much more important and a much more reliable measure of who's actually in the lead. I think it was I think I was pretty close to 100% to win this game after that big military attack didn't break my stronghold. Granted that conflict was close. My opponent could have had like a rout or something like that. But then I also drew poorly too, right? Like three Spies of Court weren't doing a whole lot that game. And if I'd had, like an extra something here or there, it's potentially still winning. Um, like a Steward of Law for Shame combo, something like that, just to bow out his super strong Honor General. Like I was really far ahead on board after that point. Like all those resources invested into getting me like close to losing, but not actually beating me, means I can just use the resources that I've saved up over the course of the game, under investing into those early conflicts, to just turn it around and ended up closing the game pretty quickly thereafter. I think that big that big conflict that was only about 2 turns ago, right? Anyway, yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to say. Thanks everyone for watching, and I might be streaming again in a little bit. Not sure yet. I'll keep you posted. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.